Canva templates are a fantastic digital product that you can sell on Etsy to make extra income online. Some of the best type of Canva templates that you can sell on Etsy include planners, digital journals, party invitations, business cards, flyers, and any kind of custom forms for businesses, for volunteer groups, schools, teachers, and so on. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to sell Canva templates on Etsy. In order to sell your Canva templates, you are going to need a Canva Pro account. This is because the only way that you can actually share templates is if you have the Pro subscription on Canva. And you want to be able to sell templates, not the Canva design itself, because what happens if you shared a link to edit using the free version of Canva is that any customers who bought your Canva design would then be able to make changes to the original design. And that doesn't really work if you want to sell to more than one person. So instead, by selling a template, what that means is when people buy your Canva template design, it means that they create their own copy of the design when they purchase it, and they are not able to make changes to your original Canva product, which means you can sell the template again and again and again and create passive sales without your original design being altered. So in order to sell Canva templates, it's absolutely necessary to have Canva Pro. The next thing to decide is what type of templates you are going to use, what's in demand, what kind of features you want to include, and what's your style going to be for your brand. I'm going to show you how to research this on Etsy. So the first step is going to be to find the type of Canva products that you want to make and do a little bit of research as to what's in demand on Etsy. So for example, let's just type in Canva templates and see what comes up. Now, I do also want to say that there are some great research tools to find trending products and keywords like eRank and Insight Factory, for example. But when you're first getting started, you don't need to use these paid research tools. You can just get started based on what you're finding for Etsy that is on Etsy itself. So if I type in Canva template, I can see some of the main types of templates that are going to be most popular because these are the things people are searching for. So for example, let's take a look at Canva templates for teachers. Within this niche, I can research some of the things that are popular sellers on Etsy. So I want to disregard anything that says add. You can see the top row at the very bottom of all these products, they say add by Etsy seller. But if I scroll down, I can see more of them. So this one here is a bestseller. It says it is a Meet the Teacher editable Canva template, and it's a bestseller on Etsy. So that would be a product if I was making templates for teachers, I would be looking at. There are a lot of those Meet the Teachers templates, maybe because it's back to school this time of year. But beyond Meet the Teacher, we also have TPT templates for selling to other teachers with their businesses. And we can even see a few other examples here. This is another bestseller, editable syllabus template for teachers. You don't have to do teachers. You can pick whatever niche you want, but this is how I would start doing research to get product ideas. It's just start by searching Canva template and then see what kinds of things people are interested in. For example, we're in the invitation niche right now. I can go deeper and dig into wedding invitations, kids' birthday party invitations, bachelorettes, all kinds of different types of invitation templates that you could be creating on Canva. Now, the next step is to turn your products into actual Canva templates. And a template is very important because it's the way that when you sell it, someone has to create their own copy, their own version to edit, and your original Canva design is not edited by the customers. Now, I'm not selling this, but here's just an example of a social media post. And so I'm just going to use this Canva design as an example. So I'm going to hit share on the top right-hand corner and then hit the more button. And from here, I can actually see this little button that says template link. Now, you are going to use this link as what people actually buy, because when they purchase the template from you, this is what they get. And it says this template was created by Taylor, that's me. And then they can use this in their own Canva account, and there aren't any changes that are made to your original design. How you're going to use this link this Canva template link right here is you're going to create a PDF in Canva with a clickable link. I'll show you how to do that. All right, so your next step is to create a PDF with a clickable link to your template. So right here in this text, I can insert a link, and I'm inserting my Canva template link right here. And that is all we need to do before we export it as a PDF. Now, like I said, I'm not selling this Instagram design. I'm just using it as a placeholder to show you how to create that PDF for your template. Keep in mind, you're going to want more text on this document, on this PDF, than just this. You want to also include, how to use the template, how to create a Canva account. You want to maybe include recommendations for other products in your Etsy shop, or how people connect with you on social media. So there's a few more steps in there that you would want to include as text, depending on your business and what type of template they are using. So all I need to do is choose download as PDF and hit download. And once we have that, this is the file you are going to upload as your digital product in Etsy. So we can't upload a link to Etsy. That's why we need the PDF, but it has a clickable link. So you can see here in this PDF, when I click that link, it goes straight to the template. Once you've created Canva templates, you're ready to sell them on Etsy. So here are a few more things to consider. The first is file delivery. So when people purchase digital products on Etsy, the digital files are instantly available for the customer to download directly from Etsy itself. So once they purchase, it's hands off. You don't have to do anything, which really makes it a passive source of income. But since you're selling Canva templates, you can't upload a link to the template on Etsy. Etsy requires that all digital downloads have to have a digital file of some kind. So what I like to do is I use Canva to create a PDF that includes a link to my Canva template. And within the PDF, as I showed you in the video, you can basically just say download your link here. You can also include some helpful information like how to use the template, branding recommendations, how to use the print features on Canva, if they're going to have the template printed, like if it's a business invoice form or some kind of party invitation or wedding printable. In any of those cases where your customer might be printing, maybe you want to include printing recommendations or instructions in your PDF, as well as the link on how they can access your Canva template. You can also add your branding and social media handles to this PDF. Another tip is to make sure that you correctly name this file when you download it, or change the name after downloading, so that it's easy for your customers to find it once they download the PDF to their own computer. So for example, if you are selling a Pinterest template, maybe you want to name it Pinterest template 1, Pinterest template 2, and so on for each of the files. Or maybe you are labeling it something like Floral Planner for Teachers, so that your customers can easily find the file on their own computer when they want to open up the template link. Now, besides having the instructions in the actual PDF file that your customers get after they purchase, you also need to provide instructions on how it works to the customers prior to purchase, so that they understand before they buy what it is that they're buying and how to access the template. Most Etsy sellers like to do this using a graphic like this one that says how it works, and it describes step by step what the customer will do, how it's available, which is on Canva, and that they need a free Canva account to be able to use the template. You also need to mention that it is a template. There's not going to be any physical product shipped to them. You also need to include in your product description any recommended printing sizes, details on your return policy, commercial use details, whether your customers are allowed to resell or modify your template. And one more thing to mention about Etsy, as you saw from the video where we went on Etsy and looked at some examples of Canva templates for sale, is that you're not going to just upload a PNG picture of your template to your product listing on Etsy and call it good. You actually need attractive listing images, which are going to be called mockups. You can buy mockups on Etsy, on Placeit, Creative Fabrica, or you can even find free mockups available on Canva as well. Or maybe you want to even create your own that you feel like best fit your branding. The reason that we use mockups is because even with a digital product, your customer needs to sense that the product is going to fit what they're looking for. It needs to feel as in real life as possible, and mockups are a better way to sort of place your Canva template into a real life setting. So I recommend using mockups to show the Canva template in use on their phone or print it out, whatever you can do to help the customer understand what it's going to look like and feel like after they have purchased the product. Now, you also need to know a couple of things about licensing and commercial use when it comes to Canva. When you use Canva, you can use either a free account or pro account, and then within the pro account, there's also the pro elements and then the free elements. So although you have access to everything with your pro account, you only want to use the elements, the designs, graphics, clip art, fonts within Canva that are free, even if you are using a pro account, because your customers who are using a free Canva account will only be able to use your Canva template if it has free elements. Canva Pro elements are also not licensed for commercial use, so to make sure that you are properly using Canva and operating within the Canva terms of service for commercial use and Etsy's terms of service for copyright and commercial use, you need to make sure that you're only using elements that you own, like things that you've purchased on Etsy or Creative Fabrica, or using public domain free clip art, or you're using the free elements within Canva or things that you have created and designed yourself. So make sure that whatever you're using, you own the rights to it, or it is okay for commercial use. Now, one more important note about licensing and selling Canva templates is that you can only sell Canva templates if they are designed to be used within Canva. Canva templates, in order to be sold according to Canva, must bring the end user back into Canva. You cannot use Canva Pro content or Canva templates for designs on other websites, for designs on documents, or anything that's going to be used on a third-party platform in which the customer would not have to go to Canva to create the design. So ultimately, the easiest way to understand that is to know that your customer's intention is to buy your design, go back to Canva with the template link, create their design in Canva, and then use it for themselves personally or in their business. Now, I do think that Canva templates are a fantastic digital product to sell online, and especially on Etsy. I think that we're at the very beginning of a wave of digital products on the online market, and Etsy is a fantastic place to start this side hustle because there are over 90 million people already shopping on Etsy. It's the largest handmade online marketplace in the entire world. And we're really just at the beginning of people starting to buy digital products on Etsy. So this is a huge opportunity for you to get traffic without having to do a lot of outside extra marketing because Etsy already has that customer base built in. Now, there are additional ways that you can learn how to optimize your listings on Etsy to get the most traffic and therefore the most sales, learning about keywords and learning how to create an optimized listing with high quality photos and writing the right kinds of descriptions. There are additional things to learn about Etsy. But in this video, I kind of covered the basics of what you need to know about Canva templates to sell them on Etsy. If you do want to learn more about digital and printable products on Etsy and how to make more sales in your online Etsy side hustle, be sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel.